Thank you. I'm Collins Ebe from Nigeria. Professor, thanks a lot for your talk and also for the topic you handled. My contribution is just very, very simple and brief. You know, you did mention during your explanation that the provision for religion is indispensable in the ID card. And then for someone who is outside this 6 religion according to you people, then finds it absurd, maybe difficult to fit in. For instance, somebody, a Jew, will claim in the identity card that he is a Muslim. I think there is a falsehood there. So for instance, in Nigeria, we also multicultural, and also religion is very sensitive in my country, Nigeria, hypersensitive. So once you bring religion up in a public place, you watch it. In Nigeria, it's very sensitive. You know. So when we were planning for ID card for the country, they decided to expunge it, remove it entirely. So that one, because it's very sensitive. Maybe it is not here, but I in future, because more people will be coming in, it may bring or raise an issue that you mightn't have envisaged now. So I suggest, as a woman promoter of justice and whatever, to look into that if it is possible to expunge it entirely in case of future. So as every person, if there is no state religion in the country or whatever, you better expunge it and let it be neutral. So thank you.
Thank you, Sister Ifeoma. Again,
thank you very much.
Briefly.
Ifeoma from Nigeria. My question is on marriage. I don't know if you have the problem of undermarriage in Indonesia here. Like where I'm coming from, Nigeria, especially in the northern parts where we have Muslims, many. Sometimes underage children are forced into marriage, like maybe somebody that is 12, 13 will be forced to marry a man of 60, 70. And it doesn't often augur well for the girl especially. And it's very difficult to educate these people. I don't know whether you have such problem here. And again, if you have forums like Islamic Women Conference, and whether you are discussing about it in the world, I mean international, this thing, because it's a very big problem. And some girls are dying because of, underage pregnancy and then being forced to marry people that are too old for them. Thank you.
Yeah. Robert Putzia.
I'm Robert Putzia from Austria. You have given us a beautiful view about the situation, the religious situation in Indonesia. I would say it is a religious paradise for the work between Muslims and Christians, maybe in the religious dialogue. But let us give our look in the other parts of the world. My question is, how do you understand, what did you say in your lecture about the acceptance? Could you explain more about the acceptance? But in my personal experience, this is a big problem. Who shall acceptance whom? When I see in my country, in Poland, there is a big problem with Chechenian refugees. There are Muslims, they come to my country, but in my country, in Poland, there is, in this moment, no good experience with them. And with acceptance, this is the next point, this is tolerance. Very often is so, we say about the acceptance, but without the tolerance. Thank you.
So thank you. Professor Musdah, Mulia, we have only more or less 7 minutes. 7 or 8 minutes, because afterward then our Dani Pilario will explain about the process, the next process. Could you answer briefly all these questions and remarks?
Okay, yeah, it is not easy to answer these 5 questions. I can answer these 5 questions, you know, in my university in 2 semesters. So it is very important question about education. Yeah, in my experience, how to create religious education, which is appreciate human rights principles. The answer is how to make our children, how to make people understand that religion, that the values of religion is the values of humanity, is the values of democracy, is the values of pluralism. How to make people understand that religion, that the main goal of every religion is to humanize human. That is very important. To humanize human. So, religious education, for me, must create in every heart, in every people, how to be human, how to create human dignity in every people, so they can accept and can appreciate everyone. The second question is about the criteria. What I lost this question. The criteria apa tadi?
Criteria of which one? Which question?
The second question.
Sister Negesti? In the school.
Oh, public
religious,
school.
yeah.
In Indonesia, we have in our system, we have religious education from preschool to level university. The problem is we have dualism system. It is not health for Indonesian future, because we have 2 kind of system and 2 kind of paradigm in education. In my mind, we have struggle from 2002. At the time, our president is Abdurrahman Wahid. We has created to make educational system in Indonesia only 1 gate. Yeah, there is no religious education. There is no Islamic education, but 1 education. It's not easy because until now, religious education is still considered an important thing in our Islamic society. Yeah, but I hope that the government will realize that there is no public policy which is unconducive with the principle of Constitution. Religious university, yeah, but it is very discriminatory. Frankly speaking, because the government only arrange for Islamic educational school, but there is no Catholic, yeah, arranged by government, yeah, or other religions. Yeah, frankly speaking, it is very discriminative for other religions, only for Islamic religion. Yeah. About identity card, yeah, it is a very big problem, because yeah, why we have to put the name of religion is our identity card. This is the problem of Indonesia.